All jokes aside, I think this was a do or die season for Arsenal. When especially domestically, a lot of big clubs fell off and there was really only one competing for any sort of glory, and that was Liverpool. And even Liverpool didn't clean up, giving Newcastle their first trophy in like what, 73 years? And that could have been Arsenal, who by far and away were the worst teams in both legs against Newcastle. In the FA Cup, they lost to 10 men Manchester United, who currently sit like what, 15th, who were down to 10 men for a third of the game. And now Crystal Palace have the chance to beat Manchester City in an FA Cup final. That should be Arsenal this season. In the Prem, this season was supposed to be a two-horse race between City and Arsenal, and guess who won that? Arsenal. But there was another team that they forgot about, Liverpool, who still had world-class players, and a brilliant manager got the best out of them, and Arsenal were not even close, getting 13 draws and 4 losses. And very early on in this season, Arsenal started to drop points where they shouldn't have. Up in the start, a draw against Brighton, draw against a failing City, a loss against Bournemouth, draw against Liverpool, loss against Newcastle, draw against Chelsea, Fulham, Everton, Brighton, Villa, a loss against West Ham, and a draw against Nottingham Forest. And then that brings us to March, where I think it was just out of sight because of the previous results. But then they also go on to draw against United, Everton, Brentford, Palace, and another loss to Bournemouth. But hey, they still have the Champions League, and according to Mikel Arteta, he doesn't think there's been a better team in the competition from what he's seen. To be fair, they did outstandingly well to beat Madrid across 2 legs, but to be honest, I just think Madrid were not on it. Arsenal still had to beat them, they had to be the better team, and they did. But previously in the Champions League, what else did they have to come up against? A draw against Atlanta, they beat PSG 2-0, but, whenever it matters, they didn't. Beat Shakhtar 1-0, lost against Inter, so even if they went through against PSG, what would have happened? Yeah. Demolished Sporting without Amorim, nice. Beat Monaco, beat Dynamo, beat Girona, who were awful this season, and beat PSV very convincingly, but still, one impressive result over the entire Champions League season. So naturally, whenever you fail for the 5th season in a row, things like this might happen, especially whenever you knock them out of the Champions League. You cannot get away with that.